Well, break out the mariachi band, my friends, because we're making party food. Yes. Very, very good. Now, the party food that we're making today are called sliders. Have you had sliders before, Sky?
I had them in New York.
Oh, very cool. Well, sliders do originate from the States, and they're part of the dude food movement. Very good. Meadow, what about you?
No.
No, never? Tell you what, you're going to love them. What about you, Nick?
When I was in New York, I had them as well.
I like that. Tell me about the New York sliders you had.
They're yummy and cheesy and yummy.
They are yummy.
They're doubly yummy.
Double
Double the
So
yummy.
good.
yummy.
Full of cheese and yumminess.
Yeah, well, they can definitely have cheese in them. Today's ones, instead of the creaminess of cheese, we're going to use Japanese mayo. So it's sweet, ooey, gooey, creamy. This is what we're looking at. Check it out. Looks like mayo, but sweet and creamy as well.
Does it have wasabi in it, Alice? or
You
not?
can definitely put wasabi in. This one doesn't. We're going to use barbecue sauce instead. So very dude foodie.
I can see a big smile on Sky there. Do you like your barbecue sauce? He doesn't.
Yeah, well, we knew all these things when we put this together, Sky. This is actually for you and Meadow to enjoy because you're friends, and this is like a party friend food. So the thing that makes sliders so delicious, aside from the ooey gooey creaminess of it, is the bread. This is called brioche, and brioche is extra sweet, really buttery. You only really need one of these because they're so rich. So we're gonna have one each of these, and I'm gonna get Nick to slice those for me.
Okay. Has there
I'll
been
get you-
oil sprayed on that? Do you reckon that looks like there's oil on
That's
there?
actually egg wash. So what happens just before they're baked is that they're brushed with egg, and that makes them golden, crispy, and really quite shiny, lustrous as well. Now, Nick very carefully slicing that bread. Excellent work. While Nick's doing that, we're going to get on to picking this parsley. But before we do, let's have a look at this bowl over here. It's got the three colours, lots of different colours in our salads, always delicious. What do you think that is, Meadow?
Cabbage?
Cabbage, absolutely. That's called red cabbage. What about this one?
Cabbage.
Also cabbage, white cabbage, good. And then this one here, Sky?
It's carrot.
Carrot, excellent. And the more colours you have, the better. We've got the green of this. What is this?
Parsley.
Cabbage, yes, it's parsley. And we're going to pick the parsley. So I'm going to get you two to work together as a team and pick the parsley leaves into this bowl, just like that. Really easy. There you go. Wonderful. Meanwhile, I'm going to get onto this spring onion or shallot, depending on where you're from, and just slice that really carefully. Wonderful.
Let's get tearing. Let's really get in there. Just you can throw it in there. Had a bad day at school. Just gonna tear it off and throw it in. Oops, sorry, Alice.
It smells
And
good.
it does smell good, doesn't it? Already you can start to smell the spring onion or shallot is bringing out the flavour. The parsley is also a natural breath freshener. So you'll tend to find that if a dish has onion in it, it also has parsley. There we go. Wonderful. Now that you've finished the parsley, I'm going to get you to grab that bowl over there, Meadow.
Do we get to
that
throw
bowl.
it as well? So far?
Yeah, throw those ingredients into the bowl. Chuck them in. Make a mess, a little mess. I like to say that when you get messy in the kitchen, it's good because it means that you're doing something in there.
And the
You're
girls are
cooking.
mixing it as well when they're throwing it by the distance.
Yeah, absolutely.
Nice stuff.
Throwing from a height, very chefy. And of course, I'm popping that chopped shallot or spring onion in as well.
Grab that for you guys.
Terrific, good. And cleaning down, Nick being the mess officer. Now, my favourite part,
Thank you,
adding
Meadow.
the Japanese mayo dressing. Who wants to do the honours? Yes, the slider lover.
Are you going to use the bazooka technique there, Scott? There we go. Bazooka that. Very good.
You can go pretty heavy with this.
Nice whirl.
Very lovely whirl. You can make your own mayonnaise as well if you want the recipe for that, as well as for all sorts of other delicioussnesses. Head to our website. I reckon you can add some more to that, Sky. Meadow, do you want to turn? Get squelchy. Nick, do you want to go to the fridge for me
Sure
and
thing,
grab
Alice.
out the pulled pork and the chicken? That's good.
There you go.
Wonderful, thank you. Okay, thank you, Meadow.
Meadow's having way too much fun.
That's brilliant. Okay, now I'm going to get Meadow to keep having fun. Just pull your sleeves up before you do.
Yeah, nice.
And start.
And maybe put your hair back as well.
Yeah.
Don't want that in the old the Japanese mayo.
Yeah, absolutely.
In you go.
In you go. And meanwhile, Sky, I'm going to get you to shred this chicken. Okay. Now we've got a chicken breast here, and we're going to use this fork. Have a look to just shred it like that. Now, just shred it just like that. And then we're going to pop it back into this bowl. Does that
Meadow,
sound
I've
good?
got an itchy nose. Can you just... No,
Fabulous.
I'm just kidding. You keep doing that.
Chicken's looking good. Wonderful. Now that we've done that, we are going to pop some barbecue sauce on the pulled pork. And I think that, there we go, that's the pulled pork, which we're going to mix together. Lovely work. Okay, now Sky, do you want to pop the chicken back in there?
You've shredded the house down there, Sky.
Excellent.
That's fantastic.
Shredding it up a storm.
Nice.
And while Sky does that, I'm going to get you, Meadow, to start popping some of that coleslaw on the bottom of each of those buns. Just on the bottom.
That's the bottom.
Nick, you can figure out which one's the bottom and which one's the top.
The bottom's at the top.
Yeah, good. Wonderful. Okay, squelch in the mayo. Looking great. Oh, smelling so
Very
good.
theatrical there, Meadow. You're having a great
I
time.
love
aren't
it.
you?
Okay, let's start putting them together. Let's do
That's the
2
piano
chicken,
coleslaw,
2
isn't
pork.
it?
We've got 2 chicken, 2 pork coming right up.
Oh,
Service.
yes, chef, yeah.
Thank you, thank you. Do you want to bring that over to Nick, Sky? I'm going to do this
Do you
chicken
wanna
over
load,
here.
Load these up, Sky.
Great work. Tell you what, professional kitchens get really, really intense, especially during service, which this is, and having everything organised is important, which is why we did everything first, and now all we have to do is assemble and enjoy. Are you ready to put the lids on?
Yep.
Wonderful. You can do the honours.
As well.
Great.
There you go.
Okay, it's time for you to pop the lids on. Terrific. Now we'll close these up.
Thank you.
Looking terrific. Pop them onto the wooden board, Meadow. Tell you what a delicious recipe. What do you think, Nick?
I think that's service with a smile, Alice. No doubt about that. Wonderful stuff, Meadow and Sky. Great job. We're going to feast on these in the commercial break. We'll see you on the other side. Look at this.
That looks really good.
Yum.